Welcome to Dr. Balaga's podcast for the Curious Doc. Today is August 17, 2026. This video is in the Great Doctor series on the Middle Eastern physician Rhazes. He's the doctor who dared to doubt, traveled back more than 1,000 years to the Islamic Golden Age. In the Persian city of Ray, around 865 CE, was born Abu Bakr Muhammad ibn Zakaria Al-Razi, better known in Europe as Rhazes. Was a physician, a philosopher, an alchemist, a teacher. He became one of the most influential doctors of the medieval world. He eventually led hospitals in the city of Ray and Baghdad, where his reputation rested not simply on scholarship, but on something more powerful, that is, careful observation of real patients. Observe first, authority second. Rhazes believed medicine should be tested against experience. He respected the great Greek physician Galen, yet in doubts about Galen, he challenged ideas that did not match his own clinical observations. He even compared outcomes in patients with meningitis who underwent bloodletting with those who did not. An early glimpse of comparative clinical reasoning. A famous clinical account says that when choosing a site for a Baghdad hospital, he hung fresh meat at different locations and favored the place where it decomposed most slowly. The story captures his instinct. Examine evidence before deciding. Regarding smallpox, measles, and the child patient, he especially remembered on smallpox and measles, among the earliest surviving works to describe these distinct diseases. Without lab tests, he relied on physicians' oldest instruments, his eyes, his ears, pattern recognition, and meticulous observation. He also wrote The Diseases of Children, an early monograph devoted specifically to childhood illness, and has been therefore described as a pioneer of pediatrics. His medicine was humane as well as analytical. He treated poor patients without payment and wrote practical medical guidance for people who have no physician available. A legacy written across continents. He wrote prolifically. More than 200 works were attributed to him. His great Al-Razi, or comprehensive book on medicine, combined earlier medical knowledge with his own observations and criticism. His Al-Mansuri was translated into Latin, and his writings entered European medical education. His enduring lesson is remarkably modern. Respect knowledge, but never stop questioning it. Observe the patient, test assumptions, and remember that medicine exists to serve people. His prescription for every generation of doctors: observe carefully, question courageously, and care compassionately. This is an infographic on him. Hit pause and read at your leisure. Podcast brought to you by masterbedfacts.com. This podcast is for physicians and healthcare providers. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and forward to your friends.